Hello and welcome. I'm Rahul. You're watching me on my Facebook page, on my YouTube channel of my talks. And if you're watching me consistently, welcome back to my channel. I always come up with new ideas and some motivational talks, and I always try to keep you abreast with the latest development, whatever is happening in science and technology, especially if any big breakthrough happens in the world. I try to make you aware of that, because the world is advancing, and if you will keep yourself abreast with the latest development, you will also make yourself a person who can advance with the world, who can walk with the world and can invest his good time into learning something substantial and then making it profitable, because this is an information age, and if you are evolving yourself, honing your skills and trying to put good efforts in making yourself a good being, an apt being, and having certain adaptability, to make your skills better each and every day, you certainly have good opportunities. And everybody crave opportunity, have yearning for opportunity in this world, and that is why they make their livelihood better. We have to be open for new opportunities. Today I want to tell you one thing, and it will look bizarre to you, because nobody talks about this kind of thing. Many a person fear, or they have to totally change the track in order to talk these kind of things, especially based on spiritual things. If someone wants to share their insight, they have to be a baba, or they have to be a molvi or any kind of religious being, then only he try to convey his message. I want to try to convey the message, the same thing to you, but my thoughts are something different. I want to rationalize things, but in spirituality there are certain hidden truths that you have to understand, which could be rational to your mind, but spirituality is something which you have to explore. Until unless you don't explore, you don't experience something, you will not be believing in that kind of thing. It becomes a different reality, it becomes a different dimension when we explore that. And if we don't have certain depth of understanding, we will never assume that kind of thing, that it may happen in our reality. Nowadays certain changes are happening in the physical world, like solar flares. You would have listened that solar flare were intense in this year, especially after June, in June or July. It was really intense, and because of the surge of energies interacting with Earth's magnetic field, it created a different aura in the magnetic field of the Earth. So because of the energy flares, our ascension, our spirituality level, our vibrations have been impacted by these players. There are certain changes in vibration of earth, that we are experiencing. If the people who are a subtle reality, they will feel that kind of thing, and they will understand exactly that there is certain huge changes in the vibration of the people's mentality, thought process, or body, or your intuitive personality is being amplified. You would be understanding that whatever changes is happening to your subtle mental thought process or intuitive mind, or whatever you say, if there is a substantial change in that, you would be craving to know what is happening around. And this is the reason, the solar flare surge, even the inner core of the earth, the rotation of inner substance of the earth is being changed. So many people, even on online mode, they are talking on different platforms that earth's vibration is changing. They're experiencing that, and in spiritual realm it is being revealed. Many people are worshipping it, and they understand that they have to bring certain rituals they do, and they practice. That is why the vibration goes above. And that is what I want to tell you, that if you are a good person, an educated person, you should never believe in a religion. You should never believe in a religion. I'm not asking you to discard everything and try to oppose whatever the society do. Societal norms we have to go through, because we cannot change the rational reality of the society, whatever form we have given to our society, or the ancestral being that they have given the rules and regulation to our society. But we, on our own concern, in our own mind, our own principle, we can stand for that. We have certain liberty to make ourselves understand exactly what we want to do and what kind of dogmatic principle we want to accept. That is what I want to tell you, that keep your concern arise all the time, keep your vibration such kind of vibration which can be always in higher frequency. And vibration who are always practicing meditation, they would be understanding exactly what is the vibration. If you will be keeping yourself silent for more than 5 minutes each and every day, you will feel that certain changes will happen to your intuitive process. It will be deepened, your creativity will be enlarged. So everybody wants to protect their mental intuitive and the thought process. They want to keep it intact, they want to make it better. Because if your skills will be better, if your thought process will be better, if your vibration of thoughts will be better, the world will be different place. You will be a different person. You will be attracting more abundance. You will be doing good, better things. Your minds and your thoughts, your principles will be better. And if it will be better and good, wonderful, then you can make the society better. So this is the importance of reality that I want to tell you, that if you are making your dogma better, now don't believe in any religion. No God, there is no God outside, that I want to tell you. There is no God outside. He is not going to interact with you anytime from outside. The God is within you. And once you will enhance your intuitive process, you will see everywhere that He is being able to communicate with you with your own intuitive process, with your own thoughts, with your own interpretation. You will feel that, right, that He is within you. And once you will enlighten that, you will have the path. You will have the path and you will certainly go ahead. I'm just asking you one thing, that many a religion tells you that believe in God. Whenever you will go in Swarga, 72 good beautiful woman will come to you, or you will be in Swarga with Indra. Don't believe in that kind of dogma. Even Bible talks about fairy tales, or Jesus is the Lord. Yes, He could be. There are many beings who have been ascended. There are many stars who have ascended. There are many energies outside of our 3D dimensions that we have to perceive. They interact with us with the energy field, that we have to understand. But there is no such kind of exact hardcore physicality that they can take an avatar or incarnate in front of you, like coming out of energy. It cannot happen. There is no physical reality. Yeah, there is subtle reality. They can be energy beings. They are maybe more intuitive, better than us. That is what is residing in you. That is what you have to identify. You have that kind of ability. And once you will go in astral plane or whatever, if you will ascend yourself and understand exactly what is going on within you, once you will identify your own potential, you will certainly embark on that way journey. You will certainly ascend. Life is not limited to 3D world. It has also a spiritual meaning. And once you will have experience, then only you can embrace that. Otherwise, everything will look in front of you that this is fabricated material. What is fabricated? What is rational that you have to accept? If you are going to give your life for certain hardcore radical belief in your religion, that someone is defaming your God, someone is defaming your principles of your religion, you will kill them and you will stand for that. These all things are rubbish. You try to stand, you try to protect your own concern, try to make your intuitive mind, try to make your skill set such a kind of better and better reflection into your personality, that you can protect this consciousness and you can project this consciousness into a better being. That is what I want to tell you. Nobody knows. Your consciousness is an intricate thing. Still science has not defined that. And if science has not defined that, that doesn't mean there is no science behind that. We have not explored until now. Science is a process. We try to explore everything. It is not the limitation. It is a process. It is still evolving. That is what we have to understand. Maybe after 30 years or after 50 years, we will be able to decipher every code with the help of quantum computing and artificial intelligence. Maybe we could understand certain codes of that. But still, I'm telling you that whatever you perceive, and spirituality, you have to believe in that all the ascension resides within you. The God, the source, the creator resides within you. And once you'll identify and start talking with the intuitive process, you'll have the right principles in your mind. Try to discard all your religious belief. Don't be a hardcore radical person. Never be a hardcore radical person. You know, there is no heaven in this life which you will witness in physicality. Maybe after death or afterlife you could be there, but there is no proof of that. There is no substantial proof of that you're going to be there. Whatever you have right now in this life, what you can achieve, that you have to identify. That is what I want to tell you. That in this life, if you want to achieve something better, you have to identify the process. You have to keep your subtle belief system, your understanding, your intuitive process, your agility. You have to protect that, and you have to inquire everything, whatever is happening around you, what is right, what is wrong. The universe plays a bigger role. It has many mysteries, but we have to understand exactly that there are certain rational things. There are many, could be many different powers which are creating obstruction in your life. And I will tell you, whatever external power that has helped you, that came from within you, when you talked, when you prayed inside, that came within you. There are certain places which vibration, whose vibration, the place vibration, the crystal vibration, or the construction or the architecture is at certain vibration which is elevating your vibration, that is helping you with the peace of your mind, that is helping you. But all the animated beings which has been ascended, the powers, they are very cunning, they are very self-centric, that I'm telling you. And you have to be cunning, you have to be self-centric. And once you ascend in your mind, once you ascend and project your mentality at that very level, that you have certainly agility, intellectuality. What is intelligence? That will define you. You have to be self-centric. You have to be someone who can help others. First of all, for that you have to understand yourself. What kind of powers you have, what you can explore. That is what I want to tell you. It is important to understand your agility, your intellectuality. You have to preserve that. You have to make it better. That is what I want to tell you. That if hardcore beliefs you have, try to change that. Don't do it, demonstrate it publicly. But your certain beliefs within you, that should be changed. Since today you try to inculcate a habit of making yourself better, making your own intuitive process better, making your own intellectuality, your own agility better. Don't believe in rubbish things. Once you ascend, once you hone your skills, you'll have many opportunities. Once you hone your spiritual skills, you'll have many opportunity to ascend, to look differently at things. Your perception will change. Your perception will be developed in such a way that it will be immaculate. You'll be able to decipher everything quite effectively. That is what I want to tell you. That I have certain experience of life, and that is what I want to tell you. Once you'll go at subtle reality, there are many forces, different dimensional forces, which try to obstruct you, but never wants you to be that kind of intelligent being, which always create problems in your life. And that is why the belief system that you have, that certain Lord will help you and certain Lord creates all the time betterment in your life, these all are rubbish. Your inner belief system, your inner prayer has helped you, but you have always discarded the real God, which is inside of you, which always wants to manifest in front of you, which always wants to interact with you, with your own intuitive process, not with the external factors, not with your external imagination, certain God, this type God, that kind of 5 times of prayers. Do within. Do in a closed room within. Try to talk to yourself. Yeah, you also visit to some temples wherever you want to go, or any kind of spiritual places, but try to understand that the structure, the crystal, the ascended being who have prayed there, they have made that place vibrating enough, which is helping you with the tranquility, with the peace of your mind, and the voice that goes within, that is helping you, not the structure. Not the 72 hoods that you think they're never going to come in your life. You're not going to ascend there. You have to understand exactly that the agility, the intactness of your thought process resides within you. And once you can project your consciousness in astral plane. Whenever you go, you can project your consciousness. This is the right thing that you have to believe in. What kind of intelligence you have, what you can explore. There you look, don't look outside. There are many forces, even humans are based, feelings based entities, and their feelings are creating all chaos in the world. Many are driven by hatred, many are driven by personal biased feelings, and that's why they are killing others, they are doing wrong things to others. They have not compromised. They have compromised actually their intellectuality. They have not made their intellectuality better so that they can make better things for themselves. Creating good reality in your life is your own work. After you attain 18 years of age, you have to ascend in the physical dimension. You have to make some money. You have to exist in the world on the conditions, that you have to be better. You have to acquire certain skills on the conditions the society has made in order to be someone who can understand how to make money. And then you make a living out of that. If you don't have money, you will die out of hunger. That kind of conditioning we have made. But that's why I'm telling you that if you want to change, you can make this world a heaven. Humanity has certain powers, Humanity can make this place heaven. Such kind of power we have been given. After 30 years or 50 years, we will be able to reverse our aging process. That is what we are working on our genes. Why it has not been invented until now? Because we are under a matrix, we are under a dense 3D world which has confined us. And now it is liberating. The earth is changing its vibration. That is what we have to feel. If we have brought in camaraderie, not like World War II and World War I that we have brought in this world, this is our failed intelligence that we have brought that kind of thing. The humanity failed, the intelligence failed. That is why we have created such kind of war. If you will be such an intelligent being, first of all, you will think about camaraderie, the peace that you bring at the place. Into everything have changed. If we will do scientific research and if we will bring certain changes, the world can be heaven. Yeah, humanity can achieve immortality. This is not far off your hand. Humanity can achieve immortality. And you are thinking, yes, after 50 years, after 100 years, it may be possible. Before 50 years, nobody was thinking that how we can communicate in an air with a device, We can send our message or we can interact with the people who is 1,000 kilometers away, who is showing, as a picture, they are sending their own instructions. But this is possible today. The same will be possible after 200 years. So if you want to change our world, first of all, we have to change ourselves. We have to think that we are someone who are having intelligence. We are intellectual beings, nobody else, So that's why preserve your mentality and try to ascend on the path of spirituality. Everything is connected, and keep watching, keep inquiring, be an inquisitive mind. Thank you for listening to me.